The final game of the 2022-23 regular season brings us north to Hancock County High School. Hancock County Lady Hornets with a record of 17-11, having one of their best seasons in a couple of years, including a run to the All-A-State tournament. Grayson County, back-to-back losses, trying to bounce back before district tournament begins on Monday. And a good evening and welcome here to Hancock County High School for tonight's coverage of Lady Cougar basketball on K105 and also live via K105 Digital Production. Sam Dormley here with you this evening. We appreciate you taking the time to tune in to this evening's coverage on K105 and K105 Digital Productions, as this is the Locker Room Show. Coming up in the Locker Room Show, we will introduce you to both Grayson County and Hancock County. I mean, it has to be that to end the season, right? As these two teams have matched up pretty much every year for about the last 25 years to end the season. It's the perfect way to end it. Of course, it switches back and forth. Last season was in Litchfield. We'll introduce you to both those teams, talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Todd Johnston, and give you the starting lineups. That comes up and more right here on K105.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how sketch is me? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You even turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, backpack kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on.
To the left. To the right. Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
A tree can be unifying, inviting diverse communities to gather over common roots. A tree can be innovative, effortlessly pulling carbon from the air. A tree can be noble, actively nurturing life in an uncertain world. The Arbor Day Foundation has been planting trees for 50 years in every season and soil, every climate and corner of the earth. A tree can be transformational, helping us turn local action into global impact. That's why now is the time for trees. Lots of trees. Let's tell the world everything a tree can be. Because a tree can be a solution. Let's put millions of solutions in the ground together.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Hancock County High School, where the Grayson County Lady Cougars are about to take on the Lady Hornets. Lady Cougars enter with a record of 11-14, 2-4 in the 12th district. Hancock County at 17-11, they're 2-4 in the 11th district. The players you'll need to know this evening: Ella House is the leading scorer. She averages 13.6 points, 6.7 rebounds per game for the Lady Hornets. Bailey Poole, the senior guard, playing in her final game here in Hawesville. She averages 13.4 points and 2.3 rebounds per game. Lily Roberts is a junior guard at 12.8 points and 5.7 rebounds per game. It's a three-headed monster there for Hancock County, who is playing really good basketball as of late. They've won 4 of their last 5, with the lone loss coming at Breckenridge County, a game that they lost by only 2 points to the team that was ranked second in the most recent edition of the Third Region Media Poll. I mean, this is going to be a team that Grayson County going to have to play good basketball to beat them. As Hancock County will turn their attention towards a rematch against Breckenridge County on Monday in the 11th district semifinals at Cloverport. We'll take a break, introduce you to Grayson County after this, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
My brother was wounded in Mosul, Iraq in 2005 during a combat mission. The injuries he suffered that day are still with him. He has partial vision and hearing loss. He has a traumatic brain injury, and probably most severe is his post-traumatic stress. But the bomb that blew him up, it really kind of blew up my life right along with it. Caregiving was new and scary. I was really isolated and on my own, and I didn't reach out. And that ultimately led me to a point in my life where I contemplated suicide. One of the resources that we had known about after my brother was wounded was Wounded Warrior Project. And once we discovered that Wounded Warrior Project not only had programs for my brother, but they had them for me and my son as well, we really began engaging with other families, and it turns out there's a lot of them who are just like ours.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets with nowhere to go. I didn't think I'd survive. But I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year. For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, Covenant House is there.
Covenant House helped me break the cycle of homelessness in my family. They gave me the love that I needed.
Over 2,000 young people will sleep safely in a Covenant House bed tonight. When youth who are experiencing homelessness have a hot meal, a safe place to sleep, medical care, and love, they can overcome heartbreaking challenges and have a brighter future.
They just really genuinely just wanted to help me succeed, and I'm succeeding. I'm a speaker, I'm an author. Covenant House really helped me and really helped mold me into the woman I am today.
If you or someone you love is asking for help, go to safeplacetosleep.org today.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Hancock County High School. Grayson County and Hancock County are inching closer to getting underway here in the final game of the regular season for both of these teams. Grayson County lost last night. They're 11-15. They lost to Warren Central, a game that they definitely want to have back. There's no doubt about that. It's a game that they did not necessarily play well, and it's a team that I think if you ask them, they think that they're better than. And last night it just did not go well. They lost 42-36 to Warren Central. Your positive from that game was Sutton Van Meter finished with a career-high 20 points in the game. And she's a really talented scorer that's been playing really, really well over these past couple of weeks. And if she can continue going and one of these other players can step up, Riggs or Perkins, to really help, that's what Grayson County is going to need. If we're being honest, this game this evening really in the long run means nothing. All that matters is that Grayson County here on Monday is going to be playing Edmonson County in the game that matters more than anything. And in that game, everybody is going to have to play well if the Cougars want to come away with the upset victory and pick up a big win on the road in the 12th District Tournament. Grayson County has that record of 11-15. Their leading scorers, along with Van Meter and Perkins, Riggs averaging just over 8 points per game. We've seen little spurts then from pretty much everybody else. As you saw last night, 9 points from Sydney Perkins. You're going to need more than that for Grayson. You saw 10 from Marissa Riggs against Muhlenberg County on Monday. 7 in that one from Isabel Blanton. 8 from Hannah Smith against Whitesville Trinity as well last week. If they can start to get more consistent offense out of more players than just one per game, you can come away with a potential of an upset victory here tonight against the Lady Hornets of Hancock County. Grayson County is coached by Todd Johnston. We'll talk to him, get his thoughts on the matchup after this, as this is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
I'm William Shatner. I've been around a long time, but I'm truly humbled when I see the real battles our brave, paralyzed veterans have faced defending our freedom.
I was on a routine patrol, and we were in the desert of Kuwait, and the vehicle flipped and landed on top of me, which left me paralyzed from the waist down.
Okay, folks, this is heroism. That's why I'm proud to support Paralyzed Veterans of America. Go to pva.org to learn how you can make a difference.
Dear moms and dads, what you have achieved here today is going to help us and our futures. It is why we are coming up on stage to collect your diplomas.
You know it's true.
Mom, love you always.
Everything I do.
When you graduate, they graduate. Visit finishyourdiploma.org to find free and supportive adult education centers near you.
Did you know that over 700 kids enter the foster care system every day?
700?
700.
Just talking about foster care can help foster care.
Okay, let's try this.
Donate your small talk.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Wormley, joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Lady Cougars, head coach Todd Johnston. And, Coach, I've always been told that the old saying goes, you either win or you learn. When you went back, what did you learn about the film from last night's game, and what do you hope your team learned?
Well, the thing for the team is we've got to be more balanced offensively. And, Sutton carried us last night, played probably her best game in her young career, and 6 for 10 from the three-point line. But, that's not going to win games. We've got to have Arissa scoring. We've got to have Sid scoring. And then we've got to get something from our bench. We've got to get something from Ella and Kennedy. And we did not get that. It's going to take all of us playing well, shooting well to win tonight and, Monday at Edmondson. So we've got to get production from more than one girl to have a chance to beat these good teams.
You mentioned last night that one of the things that you weren't necessarily happy about with really all of your team was moving without the ball. What does that look like?
Well, I mean, using screens, getting screens, not being denied, and we get frustrated at times and we stand, and then that makes the job for the defense really easy. But it's not easy when you're being face guarded. When you're, the triangling two was rough on Arissa and Sid. One of the best ways to beat that is get out and transition, and I thought we did that early, but we kind of got away from it. And then obviously, again, Sutton coming off some of the screens, made shots. But, it's hard. It's frustrating, but our girls have got to be constant motion, constant movement. We run our 5-out stuff and get them moving, and then, using screens, getting screens, and a lot of it's just a will to not get frustrated and to be mentally tough and know that you got to move no matter what.
A win tonight, not even without the opponent, but just what would that do to your team's confidence moving into the biggest game of the season?
Well, it would really help for tonight and obviously Monday, because Hancock handled Edmondson easily. I won't say easily, beat them right at double figures in the All-A Classic. And again, Hancock looks just like us, and we might actually be bigger than Hancock as far as with Hannah and Kennedy and some of our bench girls. But they play a lot of guards, do a lot of 5-out, a lot of 1-4 high stuff. So that would be, it would prove that we can do it. But to do it, we're going to have to get, like I said earlier, a lot of production from more than just 1 or 2 girls.
Pretty much led right into my next question that I had planned on, is that Hancock is very similar to you all as far as look. Is that a good thing?
It is. They put their shoes on just like we do, and they look like us. Sutton may actually be bigger than the pool girl. It's going to be close when they stand out there side by side, but she's a senior. She's a tremendous player, tremendous shooter. I like Sutton, that matchup, because Sutton's our best defensive player, and, she's been our best player since January as well offensively. But, there's nobody that should be overwhelmed in their matchup. Now, the house girl, number 23, is super active, and she's the workhorse of the bunch. And if she reminds you of Ella, but a lot more talented offensively. But that's who Ella will be matched up against, and she's just got to outwork her. And then Sid's got to find a way to help us offensively and defensively. And part of that's on me. I got to get her some shots, but it's not a game that we were right in it to the end last year, and they got the same team as they did last year, and they pulled away late and ended up beating us by 9 or 10, I think. But we're talking a couple possession game until the end.
You mentioned those 3 players, Roberts, Poole, and now the other one is escaping me, as House is the other one as I'm talking here. You did a good job against them last year. I think you held them to under 20 combined points. How do you do that again?
Well, it's a mentality, because we're going to have to play man biggest part of the time. And, we put 4 things we had to do tonight defensively: is guard your girl, be in your gap, help your teammates, and then finish it with a rebound. And if each girl will take it personally on their matchup, then we'll be fine defensively in that regard. But it's been a little bit since we've done that. And, we had a bad defensive night against Muhlenberg, had a bad defensive night last night. So, but it was a different type of defense last night. So, we've got to have 5 people playing together defensively to have a chance tonight.
Coach, good luck. More on the Locker Room Show comes up after this.
My brother was wounded in Mosul, Iraq in 2005 during a combat mission. The injuries he suffered that day are still with him. He has partial vision and hearing loss. He has a traumatic brain injury, and probably most severe is his post-traumatic stress. But the bomb that blew him up, it really kind of blew up my life right along with it. Caregiving was new and scary. I was really isolated and on my own, and I didn't reach out. And that ultimately led me to a point in my life where I contemplated suicide. One of the resources that we had known about after my brother was wounded was Wounded Warrior Project. And once we discovered that Wounded Warrior Project not only had programs for my brother, but they had them for me and my son as well, we really began engaging with other families, and it turns out there's a lot of them who are just like ours.
I'm an ex-drug dealer, and I'll be your sub today. Two milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal. A lethal dose is in here. Who gets it, I won't know.
It's cheap, it's potent, and it's profitable.
The sad reality is fentanyl is being mixed into everything now.
More kids should know.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets with nowhere to go. I didn't think I'd survive. But I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year. For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, Covenant House is there.
Covenant House helped me break the cycle of homelessness in my family. They gave me the love that I needed.
Over 2,000 young people will sleep safely in a Covenant House bed tonight. When youth who are experiencing homelessness have a hot meal.
Grayson County and Hancock County getting close to getting underway here in this one, as we are getting closer here from Hancock County. I know we are at a point here where we might be having a little bit of technical difficulties. We are working to fix that. If you're watching with us on K105 Digital Productions, we are putting on the tin caps and seeing what we can't do to figure out what the issues might be. So just bear with us, as we are going to be doing whatever we can to figure this out as the night goes along. As Hancock County enters the record of 17-11, Grayson County enters with the record of 11-15. Let's meet the starting lineups for both teams. First for the Lady Hornets of Hancock County. Junior guard number 4, Lily Roberts, averages 12.8 points and 5.7 rebounds a game. Bailey Poole is the senior guard, 13.4 points and 2.3 rebounds per game. Emma Morris, the senior guard, averages 4.5 points and 3.1 points a game. Kendra Cowan, the junior forward, she had a big game against Grayson County when they played back in Litchfield last season. She averages 2 and 2. And Ella House is the junior guard, averaging 13.6 points and 6.7 rebounds per game. Once more, that starting lineup for Hancock County is Roberts, Poole, Morris, Cowan, and House. Assistant coach is Allison Ross, and the head coach is Kevin Husk. And now the starting lineup for the Grayson County Lady Cougars with a record of 11-15. Senior guard number 5, Arissa Riggs. She's averaging 8.3 points and 3.3 rebounds per game. Sutton Van Meter. She is the sophomore guard, averaging 6.6 points and 2.1 rebounds per game. Kennedy Green is the freshman forward. She averages 3.2 points and 4.5 rebounds per game. And Eleanor Valles, she averages 2.4 points and leads the team at 4.6 rebounds per game. Once more, that starting lineup for Grayson County is Riggs, Van Meter, Green, Narvaez, and Perkins. For Grayson County, the assistant coaches are Elena Jones and Brian Jones, and the head coach in his second season is Todd Johnston. Grayson County and Hancock County in the final game of the 2022-23 regular season comes up next, right here on the Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to
They're announcing the starting lineup here for Hancock County. If you're watching with us on K105 Digital Productions, we're hoping that we have fixed our issue. We're trying to do it. Just bear with us this evening. So we had some technical difficulties at the start of the broadcast, so we are trying to just get it out for you, because as we've always learned, is something is better than nothing as far as that. And always the best way to listen as well is download the K105 app, as that's usually a good way to learn and see if and follow, so you don't miss any of the action here this evening from Hancock County. As it's time for basketball in Lewisport, Hawesville. It's really kind of both, as we're really in between the two places. It's basketball and Hancock County. As the opening tip is going to be Kennedy Green, and she will not win it, as it's won by Hancock County, and they will be working from right to left on your radio dial. As it'll be out front, Hancock County will have the basketball to start this game. Right, working from right to left on your radio dial, wearing the home white jerseys with the red numerals and the red stripe up each side. On the inside pass, it's knocked out of bounds by Ella Narvaez for Grayson County. Hancock County with a record of 17-11. They are 2-4 in the 11th district of play. And they will play Breckenridge County in the 11th district tournament coming up on Monday, though that tournament will be held at Cloverport High School this year. So we're just about 30 seconds into the game for Hancock County. It's a three-headed monster that they have between Poole, Roberts. There's a three straight away, right on cue. Bailey Poole, one of the state's top three-point shooters, pulls up a deep three, and Hancock County leads 3-0, 45 seconds into the game here from Grayson County High School. It'll be Sutton Van Meter to run it. Grayson County coming off of a not great performance last night, unless you were Sutton Van Meter, who had the career-high 20 points. Lady Cougars just did not play well. As there's a bounce pass to the far corner, Van Meter tries to pick up where she left off, and the three is missed and rebounded on the floor by Hancock County, and they're looking to push at the free throw line. Off to Roberts, three, right side, got it. Hancock County has two early threes on the game, and they lead 6-0 against Grayson County. This Hancock County team shoots the three really well. They make a lot of them. They're just a really good basketball team. They won the All-A Region Classic, and there's a turnover for Grayson as they throw the ball away. 6:35 to play in the first quarter. It's 6-0. Hancock County leads. So it'll be up at the top of the key now. It's our bounce pass to the free throw line, handoff pass Roberts. Thought about the three, had Riggs though right in her face. House driving down near baseline, guarded by Van Meter out front. Three straight away is missed by House, rebounded by Green on the inside by Grayson County. Off to the near side of the floor to Sutton Van Meter. Van Meter gets it off in between the circles now to try and look for Grayson County's first points of the game. Left wing Riggs, ball fake back out front to Van Meter, who has it at the volleyball line. Grayson County looking to snap the two-game losing streak before heading into the district tournament coming up later on this week. Into the near corner, Perkins drives near baseline, pulls up 10 feet near side, too long. Rebound about Roberts on the floor for Hancock County. An outlet pass to the right side. It is Emma Morris inside, flip shot right side, missed by House. Kennedy Green picks up her second rebound of the game and gives it off to Sutton Van Meter. Van Meter on the left wing. Off to the left side. Riggs shoots it. Left side three. And she finds the bottom of the net. Grayson County has their first points of the game off the three from Marissa Riggs. Quickly moving up the floor. Out front to House. House guarded by Narvaez. Spins it around and gives it out front to Morris. Morris off to the right side to Bailey Poole, the senior, playing her final game here at the Hornets' Nest. Good crowd filing in here for this traditional final game of the regular season between Grayson County and Hancock County. Out front, off of Poole's foot. Van Meter's there to pick it up. And she gives it off to Riggs to break the timeline across the far side. Left wing, Perkins. Gets it off into the far corner, off to the left side to Riggs. Crosses it near side to Van Meter. Van Meter drives down to the near side, now backs it back off and has her pocket picked and taken right back by Bailey Poole. Poole down the near side at the left wing. Backs it off as Green comes in to help on the help side defense. Cowan back now to Poole. Poole to the free throw line to House. House is going to back it off, and she's going to set it up with some horns. Look on the offense for Hancock County. House on the right wing, guarded by Narvaez. Inside to Roberts. Roberts over top of Perkins. Back out to House. 3 right side. It's too long. There to pick up the loose board was Emma Morris, though, for Hancock County. Down to House. House back to Morris. 3 near side is too long. Rebound, though, on the floor by Cowan for Hancock County. Off to the right side. Roberts will let the 3 fly, and Roberts will put in her second 3 of the game. Hancock County leads 9-3, 4:10 to play in the first quarter here from Grayson County High School. Hancock shoots the 3 very well. And Grayson County does not want to get into a 3-point shooting contest. The Lady Cougars make the 3 well too, but they don't want to get into a 3-point shooting contest with this team. 3 left wing by Perkins is short. Rebounded on the floor by Morris. Morris, an outlet pass. Down to the Roberts at the right elbow. Roberts bounce pass to House out front. House behind the back dribble. Drives down. Right side layup. Good, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line after being fouled by Kennedy Green on the inside. Foul's called on Green, her first. Ella House will go to the free throw line to try and convert in the and one. She's a 70% free throw shooter. Appeared in all but one game for Hancock County, and she puts that in. Hancock leads Grayson 12-3. 3 minutes and 30 seconds left to play here in the first quarter of action. Lady Cougars need a bucket, and Todd Johnson's going to go to his bench to look for that. The next stoppage of play with Isabel Blanton. Right side, Van Meter at the right elbow. Tries to kick it into the near corner. It's taken away, though. Ella House has it for Hancock. An outlet pass to Roberts on the right side. Roberts drives in over to the far side. Deep far side 3. In and out. Van Meter with a loose board for Grayson County. A handoff pass left wing to Riggs. Riggs, she has it taken away. Another steal. Fast break coming for Poole down the right side over top of Perkins, and a foul is going to be called. Pretty good defense by Sydney Perkins. She's going to pick up the foul there. That is her first and the team's second. To the free throw line will be Bailey Poole. She's 20th in the state. And 3s made per game at 2.8 a contest. She'll have 2 free throws coming here. And the first one, she finds the bottom of the net. She shoots 84% from the free throw line. Blanton comes in for Grayson. Coming out is Ella Narvaez. Free throw up and good. Making both free throws. And Todd Johnston wants a timeout. Hancock County leads 14-3. 3:03 to play in the first quarter. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
It's 14-3. The Lady Hornets lead Grayson. They have come out on fire. They have hit 3 threes in the game and had a 3-point play as well. And they've stormed out in front of Grayson County in the contest. Lady Cougars need a bucket. Hancock County, so their defensive pressure has caused Grayson County issues early on in this game as they're allowing only 44 points a game, which is just about what Grayson County's average is on the season. Inside the lane, Perkins on the right side, high off the glass. Sydney Perkins puts it in to stop the bleeding for Grayson. An outlet pass to the right side for Cowan. She's got it deep on the right side. Backing it off now in between the circles here for Grayson County. It's 14-5, 2 minutes and 37 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Inside to Roberts on the left wing. Out front to House on the right side. Gives it into the near corner to Roberts. Roberts drives down near side. Splits defenders. Left side shots. No good, but a reach-in foul's called on Grayson County. It is called on Blanton, her first, team's third. Roberts to the line. She will shoot 2. The first one is too long for Lily Roberts. She is a 66% free throw shooter. Roberts also a phenomenal softball player. Hit .340 last season with 6 home runs and 25 RBIs. She also had a 1.84 ERA with 306 strikeouts in 198 innings. She misses both free throws there. Rebound, though, on the floor by House, and she gets it outside to Cowan. 3 straight away by Poole, and she puts it in. Poole's got 8 points in the game. Hancock County leads Grayson 17-5. Just about 2 minutes left in the first quarter of play. Van Meter out in between the circles. Bounce pass left wing to Riggs. To the left elbow to Blanton. Right side Renfro's into the game. Deep 3 straight away by Perkins. It's off to the left. And a rebound is by Roberts, but it's knocked away into the hands of Blanton. Blanton down the left side is fouled by House. And free throws will come. Blanton to the line where she shoots just under 70% for the free throw line this season. Spins it in her hand, lets the first one fly, and it's no good for Grayson County. Lady Cougars have had back-to-back games where they just have not played great, and they're trying not to make it 3 straight, but it's not looking good right now. Second chance for Blanton is no good. She misses them both. And Hancock County will have the basketball. 17-5 into the far corner. Back outside to House. To Cowan. Into the near corner. Down to Poole. Poole crosses it far side to Roberts. 3 right wing. Got it. Hancock County has hit 5 first quarter threes. They lead Grayson 20-5. Flip shot in transition for Sydney Perkins to answer is good down the right side. 3 right side by Hancock. This time they actually miss one. Rebound on the floor is going to be ripped away by House. House has it over to the right wing to Roberts. Roberts lets the defender go by to House. 3 straight away. Off the back of the iron. Rebound on the floor is chased down by Renfro in the far corner. Renfro gives it to Riggs. Riggs right up the middle for Grayson County. She takes it to the hole. Floater from 7 feet in the lane is missed. Rebound lost. Gained back by Renfro. Renfro down the right side. Runs into the defender. Shot on the right side's missed, but 2 free throws coming for Renfro. 52.8 seconds to play in the first quarter. Poole to the line, or Renfro to the line. And the first one is short. Couple of subs in here for Hancock County. Ansley House, and there was one more. I think that's 00 Sophie Newby. Renfro does make the second free throw for Grayson County. And it's 20-8 here between Grayson County and Hancock. Hancock on fire to start. Down inside, flip shot, right side is missed. Rebounded by Hannah Smith, who's into the game for Grayson. Great rebound there by the 7th grader to go high off the glass to grab the loose board. Left wing Blanton being chased backwards by Hancock County. Bounce pass, free throw line, Renfro inside to Smith. It's off her hand, out of bounds, and it'll go towards Hancock County. 20-8, 26 seconds left to play here in the opening quarter of play. Right side Poole. Hancock County has 5 first quarter threes. Poole to Roberts in the left wing. Got about 13 seconds now and counting to play in the first quarter, and a walk is going to be called on the left side. Nice defense by Renfro to cause that walk. Sophia Newby, the 7th grader, takes the walk, appearing in her 21st game, averaging 1.3 points and 1.6 rebounds. Arissa Riggs re-enters for Grayson County. Checking out will be Briley Renfro. 10.7 on the clock. Grayson County trails 20-8. Van Meter at the top of the key for Grayson with 7 seconds. She'll let the three fly from the left side. It's short. Rebound on the floor by Roberts with 3 seconds. Roberts dribbles it up from half court at the buzzer. It is no good, short. The end of the first quarter of play. Hancock leads Grayson 20-8. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how's sketches? Ready? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You didn't turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, backpack kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on. To the left. To the right. Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
Welcome back here to Hancock County High School. Lady Hornets hit 5 threes in the quarter. And they lead Grayson County 20-8 in this game. It'll be Lady Cougar basketball to start the quarter. Sydney Perkins had 4 points. Arissa Riggs had 3. For Hancock County, it was 9 points from Lily Roberts and 8 points from Bailey Poole. Van Meter on the left side. Angles back here towards the middle. Gives it to Perkins into the near corner to Blanton. Blanton, bounce pass out front to Riggs. Riggs off to the left wing to Van Meter. She is guarded by Newby. Newby, nice defense there. Not letting her have a long and lengthy 8th grader. Staying at 5'8". Perkins on the left wing. She's quickly double teamed. They give it out front to Riggs, who spins it around. Riggs already has a 3 in the game on the zone pressure here from Hancock County. Bounce pass to Riggs. Riggs has a hand in her face. Outside to Perkins on the left side. 20-8, 7:20 to play here in the first half. 3 near side by Blanton is missed. Rebounded by Smith. Gives it off to Riggs. Riggs into the middle. Flips it up. Right side. No, too hard. Smith taps the rebound up, but Newby is able to pick it down. Newby over to the far side to Roberts. Roberts outside to House. House drives in, off balance with the right hand, high off the glass. Ella House has 5 points, and Hancock County leads 22-8. 6 minutes and 55 seconds left here in the first half. Off to the left wing to Riggs, into the far corner to Blanton. Off to the left side to Riggs, knocked out of bounds by Newby. It's going to stay Grayson County basketball. Renfro comes back in for Grayson. Blanton checks out. It'll be back here to Sutton Van Meter. 6:45 to play in the first half. 22-8. Out front to Van Meter in between the circles for Grayson. Fires it off left wing to Riggs. Has to reach out high with the left hand to grab it. Gives it off to Riggs. Left wing 3 is off to the right. Rebound on the floor. Knocked out of bounds by Renfro, and it's going to go towards Hancock County. 22-8. Lady Hornets lead Grayson. 6:32 to play in the first half. It'll be Bailey Poole to run it here. It's off to the right side. Inside to House. House dumps it off left side. Shot by Newby is good. High off the glass goes Sophia Newby. Hancock County is on fire to start this game, their final home game of the season. Van Meter to Riggs at the left elbow. Bounce pass to Renfro. Renfro crosses it far side to Perkins. Perkins off to the left wing. 3 is up. 3 is missed. And rebounded on the floor again by Hancock County. They tap it off to the far side to Roberts. Roberts on the right wing, out front to House. House drives down left side, jump pass near corner. Poole, catch and shoot 3 is in and out. And rebound on the floor, picked up by House, flips it up, left side, good. 26-8, Hancock County leads Grayson. 5:38 to play here in the first half. Far corner, Perkins. Tries to get the pass into Smith. It's deflected. Renfro is able to run it back down. Outside to the left wing to Perkins. Out front to Riggs. Riggs drives down right side. Flips it up. Right side shot is missed. Rebound on the floor. Knocked into the hands of House for Hancock County. Off to Roberts on the far side of the floor. Roberts out front to House. House drives in, flips it up, right side shot. It's missed, but she's fouled by Grayson County. Foul's called on Renfro, her first. And a timeout on the floor is going to be taken by Todd Johnston. 5:14 to play in the first half. It's 26-8. Grayson County trails Hancock. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
My mom was caught doing drugs, and they said this is not where children are supposed to be. So they removed me and my siblings and put us into foster care.
Brianna spent 9 years in foster care before being adopted with help from the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption.
After I was adopted, I felt very safe. I definitely see myself going in the right direction.
There are more than 100,000 children in foster care like Brianna who need a family now. You can help us find them the safe, permanent homes they deserve. Learn more at davethomasfoundation.org.
To start this game, Todd Johnston taking the full timeout here with 5:14 left in the first half. Hancock County leads 26-8. It's been one of these games that it's just not gone well for the Lady Cougars. There's just no other way to put it. It has not been their game here to open up here from the Hornets' nest here at Hancock County High School, and free throws will come up out of the timeout. 2 of them coming for Ella House. House will shoot 2. The first one coming is no good for the junior Ella House. Also a member of that talented Hancock County softball team. She hit .333 with 22 RBIs and 3 home runs. Second chance for House. Misses that one. Riggs is able to pull down the loose rebound for Grayson County. 26-8. Grayson trails Hancock in this game. Bree Jones in for Grayson County. So you got Van Meter, Jones, Riggs, Renfro, and Smith on the floor for the Lady Cougars. Left wing Van Meter. Out front, right side Jones. Jones drives, gives it to the free throw line to Smith. Smith immediately kicks it back off to Van Meter, swings it off left side Riggs. Into Smith. Smith towards the middle, spins it around. Shot left side, good for Hannah Smith. Great move by Smith for her first points of the game. And it's 26-10, 4.5 to play in the first half. Right side. And now to the near corner. Newby off to the left side to House. House drives down, splits it off left side, and that was way too easy. Ella House has another basket there. She's got 7 in the quarter, 10 for the game now, and it's 28-10. Driving in, Riggs flips it up and steps on the baseline after it was blocked out of bounds. Poole re-enters for Hancock County. Ella House will take a seat. Off to the right wing. Now up front to Newby. Left side Cowan. Cowan with right hand drives in on Smith. Bounce pass to the far side. New player into the game for Hancock County is Alexis Gay. Gay is the junior, appearing in 20 games, averaging 2 points and 2 rebounds a game. Inside to Gay, loose ball. We're going to have a jump ball, and that'll keep possession here with the Lady Hornets with 3:37 to play. In the first half, it is 28-10 between Hancock County and Grayson County. Out front to Emma Morris. She's going to run the point now. It's 28-10. Hancock well in control of this game as they started off on fire from three-point range. Behind the back dribble, back now to Poole with 3:15 to play in the first half. Poole on the right side, guarded by Van Meter. Inside shot, and a foul is going to be called, a reach-in foul on Riggs. The Lady Cougar fans wanted a jump ball, but instead 2 shots coming. Foul's called on, I think, Riggs. I was going to say, he called it the foul on number 2, and Grayson County doesn't have a number 2 on the roster. 22, Renfro picks up the foul. That's her second. team's fifth. 2 free throws coming for Alexis Gay, and the first one is missed. Gay's a 50% free throw shooter on the season. Inside free throw miss, rebounded though by Cowan, and walking with it on the inside is Cowan. Grayson County's going to get the basketball. 3:08 to play in the first half. It's 28-10. Near side Van Meter, 3 right side, got it! Sutton Van Meter puts in the 3 for her first points of the game. And it's a 15-point contest now, 2:50 to play in the first half. Jones falls down, 3 far side, good. Another 3 put in, this one by Emma Morris. She only shoots 23% from 3 on this season, but she puts that one in with ease. 31-13, Hancock has the lead against Grayson. Right side Jones, fakes the drive, now backs it off into the near corner. Kicks it off, left wing 3, Riggs is too hard, and rebound on the floor, ripped away by Poole for Hancock County. Poole drives down near side. On the left wing, Poole gives it to the left elbow. Spinning around is Gay. Shot off the left side too hard. She gets her own rebound, puts it back up, and is fouled on the inside by Grayson County, and free throws will come for Gay.
Grayson County foul number 1, Jones, her first, team 6. Gay at the line, shoot 2.
Gay back to the line, and she misses that first free throw. Lainey Roberts and Lily Roberts enter the game here for Hancock County. It's the first time we've seen Lainey Roberts, the junior, 1.2 points and 1.2 rebounds per game. And the second free throw is in there by Alexis Gay. 32-13, Hancock County leads as Jones drives in, and she's going to be fouled on the inside by Hancock County. It's called on Lainey Roberts, her first. It's the team's third. And it is not a shooting foul, I guess not. I guess it's going to stay on the floor. Van Meter to pass in for Grayson. Right side Riggs, kicks it into the near corner to Van Meter. Van Meter drives near baseline, spins it around, looking to find help. She's double teamed inside, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on the inside on Lainey Roberts. And immediately Roberts picks up her second foul on the team's fourth. Van Meter to trigger for Grayson. Throws it into Riggs at the left elbow, and Shia has her pocket picked, and it's taken away by Emma Morris. Morris drives in, shot right side, misses the layup. Renfro picks up the loose board for Grayson County. Renfro picks up her dribble, crosses it to the far side to Riggs. Riggs, an inside pass to Smith. Smith is double teamed, and it's knocked and taken away. Fast break taken right back, though, by Grayson. Knocked by Van Meter into the hands of Jones. Inside to Smith, off the left side. Smith's shot's good. Great recovery there by Grayson. 32-15, they trail Hancock. 1:20 to play in the first half of action. Out front, Roberts, deep straightaway 3. Guess what? It's good. Hancock County hitting 3s left and right in this game. Right side Riggs, off to the left wing to Jones, to Van Meter, left side, and it's lodged in between the backboard and the rim. And that's going to be a jump ball, and the jump ball is going to keep the possession with Grayson County, I do believe. Now they're having to get another basketball out to try and knock it down as it's lodged in there. Bailey Poole, third time's the charm to knock it out with the other basketball. .105 to go here in the first half. Into Smith. Smith outside to Jones. Left wing, deep 3 by Sydney Perkins. It is missed. And it's rebounded by Lily Roberts. An outlet pass to Poole into the near corner. Into the game is Carolina Jones for Hancock County. Jones, the 8th grader, appeared in 18 games this year, averaging .4 points. And we're going to have a jump ball that's going to keep possession with Hancock County here as they lead by 20 points, 35-15 48.1 to go here in the game, in the first half. Roberts here into the corner to Jones. Jones bounce pass back out front to Bailey Poole, and Hancock County might just run the clock down here. Hancock County's a really talented team. They were 5th in the most recent edition of the 3rd Region Media Poll. And the biggest thing about that is 3 of the top 4 teams are in this 11th district, and they're going to be playing the number 2 team coming up later on on Monday. As losing the ball on the inside, getting it outside, shot is missed on the far side. Rebound out of bounds off of Grayson, though, with 21 seconds left here in the first half. Into Poole on the left side. Back into Roberts. Roberts towards the middle, outside to the right wing. Shot is up by Roberts, Laney Roberts, and missed. Rebounded by Smith, gives it off to Van Meter. Van Meter, an outlet pass to Jones on the right wing. Jones out front to Van Meter. Swings it off left side. Deep 3, left side by Riggs is missed. Hannah Smith, rebound off her hands, taken here by Lily Roberts. Off to the near side and pushing. Poole lets it fly as time expires. And that's the end of the first half of play. It's all Hancock County in this one. They lead 35-15. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
A tree can be unifying, inviting diverse communities to gather over common roots. A tree can be innovative, effortlessly pulling carbon from the air. A tree can be noble, actively nurturing life in an uncertain world. The Arbor Day Foundation has been planting trees for 50 years, in every season and soil, every climate and corner of the earth. A tree can be transformational, helping us turn local action into global impact. That's why now is the time for trees. Lots of trees. Let's tell the world everything a tree can be. Because a tree can be a solution. Let's put millions of solutions in the ground together.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Hancock County High School, where it is all Lady Hornets in this game. They lead 35-15 at the half. Coming up on our halftime show, we will run down some scores from around the region, the scoring from this game, and get you ready for the second half of play. Again, your score at the half, 35-15. Hancock leads. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
I didn't ask to be thrown in the streets with nowhere to go. I didn't think I'd survive. But I did ask for help, and Covenant House was there for me.
1 in 10 young adults will experience a form of homelessness this year. For these kids who didn't ask to be put in this unthinkable situation, Covenant House is there.
Covenant House helped me break the cycle of homelessness in my family. They gave me the love that I needed.
Over 2,000 young people will sleep safely in a Covenant House bed tonight. When youth who are experiencing homelessness have a hot meal, a safe place to sleep, medical care, and love, they can overcome heartbreaking challenges and have a brighter future.
They just really genuinely just wanted to help me succeed, and I'm succeeding. I'm a speaker, I'm an author. Covenant House really helped me and really helped mold me into the woman I am today.
If you or someone you love is asking for help, go to safeplacetosleep.org today.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how sketch is ready? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You didn't even turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, Backpack Kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on.
To the left. To the right. Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Hancock County, where the Lady Cougars trail 35-15 at the half. Some score updates to bring you at the half. It is Edmonson County in girls basketball leading Russellville 27-23. That's Grayson County's next opponents. A girls basketball score, LaRue County defeats in girls basketball Washington County 50-38. Game getting ready to get underway is Bowling Green and Louisville Trinity. That'll be a big game coming on very soon. And that's most of the scores that we have to bring you from around the region. We'll take a break, run down the scoring from the first half of play of this one, as this is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans? From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion.
Welcome back here to Hancock County High School, where it is 35-15 as we get ready to start the second half of play. Here from the Hornets' Nest and Hancock County High School. Sam Gormley with you here on the call. So we apologize again for some of the technical difficulties that we had to deal with. We hope that we have fixed most of them here as this game goes along, as it's the start of the third quarter of play. It's kind of weird. They didn't put a full 10 minutes on the halftime clock, and because of that, neither team did come out. Now we're back as it'll be Grayson County ball to start the second half of action. Really working from right to left now on the radio dial, as a three-point shot was really falling for Hancock County. These Lady Cougars trail by 20 points in this game. Free throw line, Narvaez drives down the right side. Shots left short on the right side. Green gets the rebound and then falls down. And the ball's going to go out of bounds off of her, and it'll go back towards Hancock County. 35-15, 7:44 to play in the third quarter of action. Here from Hancock County High School, and it's the final game of this regular season here between the Lady Cougars and the Lady Hornets. Both these teams will play in their district tournament coming up on Monday. To House on the right side. She's going to back it off. Ella House in the first half of play, 10 points, 7 of which came in the second quarter. She drives down the left side off the glass. In fact, doesn't even get the glass as it's too long. And Perkins picks up the loose board for Grayson County. Perkins weaves down here towards the near side. Handoff pass to Van Meter. Van Meter into the corner to Perkins. Thought about the three. Lets it go off to the left side now to Van Meter. Van Meter on the right side. Bounce pass Riggs. Riggs drives in, now backs it off on the right wing. Out front to Perkins. Off to the left wing to Van Meter. With 7 minutes to play in the third quarter. Outside to Perkins. Deep. Straight away three. Got it! Sydney Perkins puts in the three. She's got 7 points in the game. And Grayson County trails 35-18 with 6 minutes and 43 seconds to play in the third quarter. Right side House, guarded by Narvaez. Now backs it off and going to reset up the offense here for the Hancock County Hornets. Roberts kicks it near side. Guarded by Perkins, drives down into the near corner, picks up her dribble to House inside the lane, shot off the right side's missed. Perkins gets the loose board for Grayson County. Perkins weaves down here towards the near side. She just hit a three, thought about another one, thought about it one more time, and instead has to hand it off left side to Riggs. Inside to Green, and she is a jump ball is going to be called on the inside, and that'll give the ball back to Hancock. (35-18), 6:07 to play in the third quarter. Roberts a handoff pass now to House. Left wing to Roberts. Roberts spins down the left lane, has to pick it up, feeds it off far side to Morris. House on the far side, gets around Narvaez with a little Euro step to the left, misses the shot, gets her own rebound, tries to feed it out to the far side, and it's taken away though by Sutton Van Meter. Van Meter picks up her dribble at the logo. Left wing Riggs. And they're continuing to set up the zone pressure for Hancock County. Perkins drives in, shot in the lane off the right side, gets the roll, does Sydney Perkins. She's got 5 points in the quarter, 9 for the game. And the lead is now 15 here for Hancock County. Driving in his house into the near corner. A deep three by Poole to answer. Nothing but nets. And the Hancock County Hornets continue hitting the three left and right. Van Meter on the right wing. Into the far corner to Perkins. Perkins back outside now to Sutton. Van Meter, 5:07 to play in the third quarter of action here from Hancock County High School. Left wing Riggs. Out front to Van Meter, off to the left side to Riggs. Three is up. It is just off the backboard and rebounded by Hancock County. Here comes House down the near side, gets around, blows right past Riggs, lays it in right side. Transition defense has not been great for Grayson, and that one was way too easy for Ella House. As Sydney Perkins tries to answer in transition of her own, flips it up right side. That shot's no good. Rebounded by Hancock County. They lead by 20. Over to the far side. Poole bobbles the pass, gains it back on the left wing, and backs it off here in between the circles. 4:25 to play in the third quarter. Off to the right side, Poole. Bounce pass inside to Roberts. Spins towards, shot off the right side, short. Rebound on the floor. It's knocked out of bounds by Grayson County. 4:19 to play in the third quarter. Renfro comes back into the game. Cindy Perkins will come out. 4:19 left in quarter number 3, 40-20. Hancock County leads. Outside to Cowan. Into the near corner, Poole. Another three is up, and that three is missed. Rebound by House, but she steps out of bounds on the rebounds. I think the biggest thing that Todd Johnson probably wants to see in this second half of play is just fight. He wants to see his team show a little bit of fight and try and build some momentum before the biggest game of the season coming up on Monday evening. Left wing Riggs. Out front to Renfro. Renfro back to Riggs to the left side. Ball fake. Spins it around on the left side. Drives down right wing outside. Swings it out front now to Van Meter. Inside to Narvaez. Splits defenders. Loses the ball, but it's out of bounds. Knocked by Roberts on the inside by Hancock County. 3:47 left in the third quarter of play. It is 40-20 between Grayson County and Hancock County. All Lady Hornets in the game. Van Meter scans into Narvaez. Narvaez outside to Renfro. Renfro at the free throw line. To the left side to Van Meter. Backs it off now in between the circles with 3:39 to play in the third quarter of action. Van Meter left wing to Renfro. Renfro inside the lane to Narvaez. Handoff pass back outside, right wing to Riggs. Right side, Riggs. Too hard on the shot. Rebound, though, knocked out of bounds by Grayson County's Renfro. And the ball heads back towards the way of Hancock County. 3:23 to play in the third quarter. It is 40-20 between Grayson County and Hancock County. Ella House to run the point. In the near corner to Poole. Guarded by Van Meter. Swings it off left side to Cowan, into the far corner to Morris. Morris outside to House. Into the corner again to Roberts. Roberts has felted from three in this game. She has 4 3-pointers in the first half. Hasn't attempted one in the second half yet. Hancock County has let the threes fly in this game. They have 8 3-pointers in the contest so far. Those threes have outscored Grayson County on their own. Cowan on the right side, bounce pass near corner, House. Outside to Roberts, inside, taken away by Narvaez on the inside. Giving it to Van Meter, an outlet pass to Riggs, and it goes through her hands and out of bounds. 2:37 left here in the third quarter of play. It is Hancock County leading Grayson County 40-20. Hannah Smith in, Kennedy Green comes out for Grayson. Hannah Smith giving some good minutes here in this game. Smith's going to be a really good player for Grayson County here very, very soon. I mean, she's already just showing those glimpses of being pretty good. Narvaez falls down in the lane, gives it to Cowan from 10 feet on the near side. It's an air ball. Renfro is able to pick up the loose board for Grayson and slaps it off to the guard, Van Meter, who angles back here towards the near side as she breaks the timeline. Bounce pass, far side, Riggs, 3, up, 3, in and out. Narvaez taps off the rebound. Renfro tries to save it in bounds. She goes diving into the bench, but ran out of real estate. Really good effort play. I tell you what, Briley Renfro scored 1 point in this game, but I love the effort from Briley in this one. 2:12 to go in the third. 40-20. Hancock all over Grayson. Right side, House at the free throw line. Inside, Narvaez with another steal. And a smart play there by Ella to give the ball right back to the guard and find it to Van Meter. Van Meter in between the circles. Right side Riggs. Quickly double teamed on this zone pressure. Outside Renfro. Renfro off to the right wing to Riggs. 40-20, 1:40 left in the third quarter of play. Right side Riggs drives in. Now back off into the far corner. Riggs bounce past Renfro. Swings it off left side to Van Meter. Van Meter with the right hand. Grayson County's just not getting anything on the inside in this game. Riggs almost has her pocket picked, but Roberts knocks it out of bounds. Bailey Poole re-enters. Ella House will take a seat for Hancock County. With 1:26 left here in this third quarter of play, it's 40-20. Bounce pass left side, Renfro. Renfro drives in, kicks it off. Right side three by Van Meter is no good. Rebound saved in by Narvaez, but she threw it right into the hands of Morris for Hancock County. An outlet pass to Roberts on the left wing. Back out front to Bailey Poole. And Poole playing in her final game here at the Hornets' Nest. Going to set up the offense. Poole guarded by Van Meter. Spins it around left side to Roberts. Roberts three straight away, and it is an air ball. And rebound, though, saved in by Hancock. Back out to Poole. A second chance. Missed again, and that's way over the top. Going to be called on Sophia Newby. That'll be her first and the team's first of the second half of play, as Riley Renfro, at only about 5'2", almost got tackled by Newby on the play. Bree Jones and Isabel Blanton come in, as does Sydney Perkins for Grayson. So you got Blanton, Jones, Perkins, Renfro, and Smith for Grayson County in the game. 43 seconds left in quarter number 3. Left side Blanton, three up. It is short. And rebounded by Newby on the floor, and a late foul called on Grayson on the rebound. It's called on Blanton. It's her second, team's first in the second half of play with 36 seconds left here in quarter number 3. Poole has it at the logo. Right side Newby on the left wing. Nice defense by Renfro. Right side by Morris. Out front Newby swings it off left side to Poole. Inside to Roberts. Guarded by Blanton. Nice defense, and she walks with it on the inside. Great defense on the inside by Isabel Blanton. Couldn't have done it much better. 17.5 on the clock here in quarter number 3. It's 40-20. Grayson County trails. Both these teams have been stuck on this 40-20 margin for the past couple of minutes. 10 seconds left here in quarter number 3. Jones. Handoff pass to Perkins with 6 seconds. Perkins is going the wrong way, loses the ball. It's out of bounds off of Perkins. And it's going to go towards Hancock with 4 seconds left in the third quarter. And Kevin Husk wants a timeout with 4 seconds left in the third quarter of play. We'll take it with him. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
Back here to Hancock County High School. It's 40-20. Grayson County trails this game as Kevin Husk clearly took that timeout. Just a quick 30 seconds to draw a play up, because you never know really when Hancock will need to use this in a district tournament scenario, as Grayson's not going to guard the inbounds pass. They're going to give it in, out front, bounce pass to Roberts with 2 seconds. Roberts inside to House, and Hancock's not going to get a shot off. At the end of the third quarter of play, Grayson trails 40-20. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
A tree can be unifying, inviting diverse communities to gather over common roots. A tree can be innovative, effortlessly pulling carbon from the air. A tree can be noble, actively nurturing life in an uncertain world. The Arbor Day Foundation has been planting trees for 50 years, in every season and soil, every climate and corner of the earth. A tree can be transformational, helping us turn local action into global impact. That's why now is the time for trees. Lots of trees. Let's tell the world everything a tree can be. Because a tree can be a solution. Let's put millions of solutions in the ground together.
40-20 as we start the fourth quarter of play here from Hancock County High School. It's been all Lady Hornets in this game. As if you want a positive for Grayson, you only held Hancock to 5 points in that quarter. If you want a downside in that is that you only scored 5 points. But I guess when Hancock was really able to do whatever they wanted, and I mean honestly, Hancock County had 20 points in the first quarter, so you've held them to 20 over the last 2. Again, you're just trying to find some positives, but I guess the defense is getting better in this game. Right side Van Meter for Grayson County as they start this quarter with the ball. Left side Jones, free throw line Riggs, into the near corner to Blanton, off left side Jones. Jones drives down the left side, flips it up left side, shots left short, rebound popped out by Grayson. And it'll go towards Hancock County. That was a good take though by Jones, and it's got to be something that Todd Johnson's at least happy with it. Grayson at least, trying to be aggressive and make a take towards the basket. 7.5 to play in the fourth quarter. It's 40-20, all Hancock in this game. Right side House to Roberts straight away. Roberts fakes the pass, now drives down right side off the glass. Lily Roberts just took it right to the hole. Roberts has 14 points in the game. Hancock County leads 42-20, 7:10 to play in the fourth quarter. Left side Perkins deep, left wing three is up, in and out, it pops. Rebounded by Hancock County, Ansley House. It's off to the left side, Lily Roberts. Thought about the three in transition. Back out front now to Bailey Poole as it's a 22-point Hancock County lead against Grayson County Lady Cougars. Inside pass, Jones got her hand in and taken away here by Riggs. It was off of the first denial there by Jones that allowed for Arissa Riggs to come and make the steal over to the far side. Riggs' pass is taken away by Roberts down to the near side, and a foul is going to be called. No, a walk beforehand on Ella House. And the ball is going to head back towards Grayson. Lainey Roberts re-enters for Hancock County. And coming out, I didn't see who did check out for Hancock. Out front, Jones, left wing Van Meter, three up, it is short. House gets the rebound. It was right on line, just not enough on it from the sophomore point guard for Grayson, who's coming off of the career-high 20 points. She's only got 3 in this game, though, here this evening. 6:15 left in quarter number 4. Ella House on the left wing, backs it off now at the logo. Guarded by Perkins. Right side. Poole off to the left wing to House. Picked up by Perkins. Poole drives down the left side, loses it, taken away by Van Meter, and she's bumped into the first row over on the far side by House. That's her second. And the team's second. 5:57 left to go here in the game. Hancock County leads 42-20. Van Meter spins it off right side to Perkins. Perkins careens it off near side, back now out front. It's thrown away. Jones tries to save it before it goes over the line. She can't get there in time, though. Another turnover for Grayson. 5:43 to go in the game. It's 42-20. Grayson trails in this game against the very talented Lady Hornets team that it would not shock me. I mean, they're going to have to play well to beat Breckinridge County, but it's not like that would be a massive upset. That's a really, really good team here that we're seeing here this evening. Left side Poole. Out front, I think the biggest question in that game is we're going to have a little touch foul on the left side called on Riggs. Only be her first, team second. Lucy Torrance and Peyton Bowman are going to come into the game here for Grayson as Riggs and Perkins will come out. I think Todd Johnson going to take some of his players out as it's a 22-point deficit with 5:20 to go. I think a lot of this is, you know what, we've got the most important game of the season coming up on Monday. Let's try and get those legs as fresh as possible. Roberts drives down, gets around Blanton, uses the bank and puts it in on the left side. Roberts has 16 points. And it's a 24-point lead here for Hancock. Jones drives in, flips it up, right side. Shot is missed, but 2 free throws coming by Jones. It's an aggressive take there by Bree Jones. Lily Roberts picks up her first foul, team's third. Jones to the line. She's just about 61% on the season. She'll have 2 free throws coming. The first one is no good for Jones. Brooklyn Dennis comes in for Grayson County. Isabel Blanson will come out. And Lexi Longston comes into the game for Sutton Van Meter. So you got Dennis, Torrance, Jones, Bowman, and Longston on the floor for Grayson County. Second chance for Jones is good. 44-21. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter of play. Roberts straight away, fakes the three, gives it off right side. Now back out front to Roberts. Into the near corner to Cowan. Cowan fakes the drive, guarded by Torrance. Bounce pass in, taken away by Bowman for Grayson. Bowman keeps her head up, fires a pass down inside. Not a great decision as it's an easy takeaway for Lainey Roberts. Out front, Jones gets the ball right back. She's double teamed in the far corner. Jones looking for help. Finds it with a bounce pass to the right side to Bowman. Bowman out front to Logston. She lets the three fly, and Lexi Logston puts in the three on the left side. Logston, every shot she's taken this season has come from three, and she puts that in. Roberts a three to answer, and Lily Roberts says, you can do it, so can I. 47-24. Hancock County leads Grayson. 4:10 to play in the fourth quarter. Jones, bounce pass right side Logston. She's going to take another three. That one is missed. Lily Roberts gets the rebound. Roberts pushes up the near side of the floor. Guarded by Jones. Bounce pass out front to Cowan. She'll take the three, and Cowan puts in the three. Kendra Cowan only shoots 27% from three, but the threes are just falling tonight here for the Lady Hornets. Left side Bowman. Drives in, shot blocked into the hands though of Torrance. Driving near baseline, shots missed, goes out of bounds, and it is going to be out off of Grayson. No, off of Hancock. It's going to be Grayson ball. Lily Roberts will come out for Hancock County. In for her is going to be Alexis Gay. That was another one where it's been like a couple of games in a row here where official gives a verbal signal instead of a visual one. And it's impossible for me to hear. Jones drives to your baseline, he goes back towards the middle, flips it up, left side, good. Another take by Bree Jones. I like the aggressiveness there for Jones. It's 50-26. Spinning around to the far side, picking up her dribble is Carolina Jones for Hancock County. So you got Carolina Jones guarding Bree Jones. Down to the left side. Lainey Roberts out to Carolina Jones. Inside, Torrance with nice interior defense. An outlet pass to Jones on the right side. Bree Jones gives it back to Logston. Logston in between the circles, back to Bree Jones on the right side. Jones drives in, tries to split defenders, and is fouled on the inside with 2:56 to go. Foul called, I believe, on Lainey Roberts. It's her third and the team's fourth. Bree Jones back to the free throw line to shoot two, and the first one is in. Hannah Smith and Haley Miller come into the game here for Grayson, as Torrance and Dennis come out for the Lady Cougars with 2:56 to go. Second chance, Jones puts in both free throws there. Now Addison Spainhoward will come into the game for Jones. 2:56 left in the fourth quarter. It's 50-28. Grayson County trails. You got young lineups out on the floor for both of these teams, except Bailey Poole remains in. She's the senior standout. You got Kendra Cowan in the game as well, along with Morris. Actually, Hancock has not gone to their younger lineup. Grayson County's the only team does. Poole drives down, easy layup off the right side. Smith comes in, though, to block it. Rebound by Spainhoward on the inside, and a jump ball is ripped away, and it's going to stay with Hancock. See if Kevin Husk, the fifth season head coach, 55-79 overall, when he will go to the bench and bring in some of his younger players. He'll probably want to give Bailey Poole her moment here, checking out for the final time. Inside shot by Lainey Roberts is missed. Rebound on the floor, ripped away, and loose ball. A scrum for it, and jump ball. Madison Spainhoward, Hannah Smith were in there fighting for Grayson. 2.5 to play in the fourth quarter. 50-28. Grayson County trails in the game. Bowman off the left side to Logston. Logston crosses it, right wing Bowman. Bowman on the take, down the far side. Bowman shot, missed. Smith's got it on the interior. looking for help, finds it to Spain-Howard. Free throw line jumper. The bank is open for Spain-Howard. She gets her first points of the game, and it's 50-30 here with 2:06 to go in the contest. Great take there by Addison Spain-Howard, one of the bright young faces of this Lady Cougar program. Bounce pass inside the lane to Morris, swings it out to Poole. Poole, step back three, left side, got it. Bailey Poole, her fourth three of the game. It's 53-30, minute 45 to play in the fourth quarter. Left side, Spain-Howard. She'll take the three on the left side. It's off to the right. Bailey Poole picks up the rebounds. I see Kevin Husk, I thought, was getting ready to take a timeout. I think that might be what he's calling for his team to see if he can't. Nope, he's going to leave him out there. Right side. As he's looking at the official, driving it into the near corner. They tried to take a timeout, but it was a three attempted instead. Spain-Howard picks up the loose rebound for Grayson. And we have a child on the floor. A Hancock County child just ran onto the floor and ended up getting taken out by Bailey Poole. Got subs back in here. Lucy Torrance and Brooklyn Dennis re-enter for Grayson. Jordan Perkins comes into the game. And subs out. Emma Morris checks out. And I think Bailey Poole's now going to come out for Hancock. It's always cool to see the senior check out for the final time on their home floor. Getting hugged by members of the coaching staff as she comes down playing her final game here. And Bailey Poole is a phenomenal player. Phenomenal basketball player. 53-30. Bowman has it on the right side. Bounce pass Spain-Howard. She'll take the three. Right side. Got it! Addison Spain-Howard puts in the three on the right side. She's got 5 points. 53-33. 1 minute to go. Finding help on the right side. Out front to Gay. Swings it off left side to Newby. Bounce pass into the near corner. Three is up, and a line drive three is put in by Carolina Jones. Her second three of the season. Bowman. Bounce pass to Spain-Howard. Spain-Howard in the far corner is taken out. She's going to hit the deck. Taken out low there. Lainey Roberts picks up another foul. That is her fourth. Team's fifth. Be Bowman to trigger for Grayson. In the far corner to Spain-Howard. Out front to Dennis. Bounce pass far side to Bowman. Bowman drives down far baseline. Picks it up and gives it off to Spain-Howard in the far corner. She's going to let the three fly. It's off the back of the iron. Torrance with a rebound. Gives it outside now to the left wing to Perkins. It's Jordan Perkins with it. Bounce pass to Torrance. Torrance crosses it to Spain-Howard. Spain-Howard has it on the right wing behind the back dribble. Spain-Howard backs it off now with 12 seconds. Loses it, and it's taken away by Hancock with 10 seconds to go. And Kevin Husk holds up both hands and says, that'll be enough. Hancock County's going to win this game by a final score of 55-33 here this evening. Lady Cougars finish the regular season with a record of 11-16. The district tournament begins next week. We'll take a break. Have more after this. This is Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
I'm William Shatner, and I've been around a long time, but I'm truly humbled when I see the real battles our brave, paralyzed veterans have faced defending our freedom.
I was on a routine patrol, and we were in the desert of Kuwait, and the vehicle flipped and landed on top of me, which left me paralyzed from the waist down.
Okay, folks, this is heroism. That's why I'm proud to support Paralyzed Veterans of America. Go to PVA.org to learn how you can make a difference.
My brother was wounded in Mosul, Iraq in 2005 during a combat mission. The injuries he suffered that day are still with him. He has partial vision and hearing loss. He has a traumatic brain injury, and probably most severe is his post-traumatic stress. But the bomb that blew him up, it really kind of blew up my life right along with it. Caregiving was new and scary. I was really isolated and on my own, and I didn't reach out. And that ultimately led me to a point in my life where I contemplated suicide. One of the resources that we had known about after my brother was wounded was Wounded Warrior Project. And once we discovered that Wounded Warrior Project not only had programs for my brother, but they had them for me and my son as well, we really began engaging with other families, and it turns out there's a lot of them who are just like ours.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Hancock County High School, where the Lady Cougars fall in game number 1 of our doubleheader by a final score of 55-33. Coming up, we will have in between the games, we'll talk to the head coach of the Lady Cougars, Todd Johnston, wrap it up and get you ready for game number 2 of our doubleheader. Again, your final score in the final game of the regular season for Grayson County, they fall 55-33. This is Lady Cougar Basketball on K105.
Every day, thousands of kids start vaping. And I can't let this happen to my kid. Of course, it's awkward to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping. Hey, bestie, how sketches, ready? It's hard to get their attention. Ready? Go. Yes, look at that. You even turn yours over. So if you want to talk to your kids about the dangers of vaping, you have to get it trending. Right, backpack kid?
Let's do it.
First, invite your kid to do the vape talk. Let's try this. All right.
Why is he here?
Yeah, I gotta get it trending, honey.
Come on.
To the left. To the right. Let's go.
Oh, honey, can we talk?
Yeah, what's up?
I see a lot of your friends vaping.
Visit talkaboutvaping.org for tips on when and how to have the vape talk.
A tree can be unifying, inviting diverse communities to gather over common roots. A tree can be innovative, effortlessly pulling carbon from the air. A tree can be noble, actively nurturing life in an uncertain world. The Arbor Day Foundation has been planting trees for 50 years, in every season and soil, every climate and corner of the earth. A tree can be transformational, helping us turn local action into global impact. That's why now is the time for trees. Lots of trees. Let's tell the world everything a tree can be. Because a tree can be a solution. Let's put millions of solutions in the ground together.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
With a My Social Security account, you can request a replacement Social Security card, estimate your benefits, and more. Save time. Go online. Open a My Social Security account at ssa.gov/myaccount.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
My brother was wounded in Mosul, Iraq in 2005 during a combat mission. The injuries he suffered that day are still with him. He has partial vision and hearing loss. He has a traumatic brain injury, and probably most severe is his post-traumatic stress. But the bomb that blew him up, it really kind of blew up my life right along with it. Caregiving was new and scary. I was really isolated and on my own, and I didn't reach out. And that ultimately led me to a point in my life where I contemplated suicide. One of the resources that we had known about after my brother was wounded was Wounded Warrior Project. And once we discovered that Wounded Warrior Project not only had programs for my brother, but they had them for me and my son as well, we really began engaging with other families, and it turns out there's a lot of them who are just like ours.
This is Cougar Basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Hancock County High School, where the Lady Cougars fall in game number 1 of our doubleheader by a final score of 55-33. Hancock County hits 12 three-pointers in the game to pick up the win here this evening. As the scoring from the game for Grayson County was 9 points from Sydney Perkins, 5 points each for Bree Jones and Addison Spainhoward, 4 for Hannah Smith, 3 for Sutton Van Meter, Arissa Riggs, and Lexi Longston, and 1 point for Briley Renfro. For Hancock County, it was 19 points for Lily Roberts, 14 for Bailey Poole, 12 for Ella House, 3 points each for Emma Morris and Kendra Cowan and Carolina Jones, 2 points for Sophia Newby, and 1 point for Alexis Gay. Grayson County finishes the regular season with a record of 11-16, but as we say, really you could just take that 11-16 record and just put a big old X through it, because it no longer matters what the record is for Grayson County, because their record right now is 0-0, because everybody in the state of Kentucky starting on Sunday and Monday is 0-0, because all that matters is you win your last game of the season. And Grayson County's got a really tough one to try and get to at least into that region tournament. That'll be coming up later on in the that hopefully they can get there. But if they play like they have the past couple of games, it's going to be a tall task to beat a very, very talented Edmonson County team on their home floor in the district semifinals, a game that you already know that the Lady Cats are just sitting there waiting, ready, trying to sweep the Lady Cougars in the season series. Your final score tonight, one more time, Grayson County falls to Hancock County by a final score of 55-33. We'll come back and have more on our in-between the games after this, as this is Grayson County Lady Cougar basketball on K105.
Every 3 minutes, a baby is born with a cleft, making it difficult to talk, hear, eat, and even breathe. Many won't receive the treatment they need to thrive. Through training and financial support, Smile Train gives the power of healing back to local communities so they can provide life-changing surgeries and other services at no cost to families. Help us change the world one smile at a time.
She used to dance and dream of a better life, a brighter future. Today, thanks to Children International and friends like you, she dances for the world. Together, we give children in poverty a chance to set their sights high and achieve their dreams. Learn more about Children International and join us in our life-changing work at children.org today.
You may have heard that the American Legion helps honor our fallen heroes.
Or that the American Legion helped write the GI Bill, enabling veterans to get a college education.
And yeah, you've heard us tell a good story or two.
But did you know that the American Legion does so much more for our veterans? From advocacy on Capitol Hill to serving others in our communities, the American Legion continues its tradition of strengthening America through service. Learn more about supporting veterans in your community by visiting legion.org.
Here's a simple truth about higher education.
If pursuing your purpose, doing what you really care about matters.
If having a rewarding career matters.
If a better financial future for you and your family matters.
Then higher education matters. A brighter future is within your reach. Find out how at kyhigheredmatters.org. Brought to you by this station and the Kentucky Broadcasters Association.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Lady Cougars fall tonight in this game by a final score of 55-33. Hancock County currently having senior night right now here at the Hornets' Nest, honoring a very talented group of seniors. Looks like they have cheerleaders, basketball players, and more out there on the floor. As it's a big senior night. I mean, there is probably, I don't know, maybe a dozen total seniors that are getting recognized here. That's a big class when you look around. We'll try to see if we can't find any scores from around the region to bring you as we do the scroll through here. Not a lot going on in this final game, or final day of the regular season. Boys basketball score, Louisville Trinity leads Bowling Green 43-23 at the half. And at the end of the third quarter, the Lady Cougars' next opponent, Russellville. It is Edmonson County on top, 41-32 in that game. Those are the scores from around the region in this game, and really, that's it. And a lot of it, too, is this game sped by here from the Hornets' nest in this game. They have the 20 minutes on the clock, and, well, they started that 20 minutes real quick before the floor was even cleared here at Hancock County. They had a quick halftime, and now I guess they're trying to get these games rolling here. Again, your final score here from game number 1 of our doubleheader was Hancock County 55 and Grayson County 33. We'll have more here coming up after this, as this is Grayson County basketball on K105.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember,
Connection. It's the name of the game in Grayson County schools. Connection with students, with colleagues, with community, through relationships, through partnerships, through small daily acts, through high impact programs at all levels. Connections that teach, that encourage, that build confidence, that show together we can, preparing students for life, equipped with real and real-world skills for success. Together, we are GC Connected.
Oh boy. What? We better get out of here. That clown is about to hit a water line.
He didn't contact 811 to mark the underground utilities.
Nope.
You saw that coming. Too bad he didn't.
Know what's below. 811 before you did.
With a My Social Security account, you can request a replacement Social Security card, estimate your benefits, and more. Save time. Go online. Open a My Social Security account at ssa.gov/myaccount.
Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
This is Cougar basketball on K105.
Lady Cougars fall in game number 1 of our doubleheader by the final score of 55-33. Both boys' teams are out warming up. Again, the scoring from this game for Grayson County was Sydney Perkins that led the way. She had 9 points in the game, 5 points each for Bree Jones and Addison Spain-Howard. For Hancock County, it was the three-headed monster, 19 points, Lily Roberts, 14 points for Bailey Poole, and 12 points for Ella House in the game. We'll come back as this will wrap up game number 1 of our broadcast, and we'll get you ready for the second game between the Cougar boys and the Hornets of Hancock County, as this has been game 1, as this is Grayson County Cougar basketball on K105.
Hi, can I help you?
I just wanted to say thank you. Bye.
Can I help you?
Yeah, just wanted to say thanks.
For what?
For all the money that's been flying out of your drafty windows and doors this winter. It's just so generous of you. So, we wanted to say thanks.
We?
Yeah, the whole neighborhood's here.
Stop throwing your money out the window. Visit us at Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield.
We know windows and doors.
The builder's choice.
Is Cougar basketball on K105.
Welcome back here to Hancock County, where we're joined now by the head coach of the Lady Cougars, head coach Todd Johnston. And Coach, that's not the right game. I was going to pull out
I need to see it.
the book for you to see. First thing I want to start with is I think, this game was not how you wanted to end the season. I think there's no other way to put it than that. But I think, I always want to try some positives. And I think your positive was when you put the younger kids out there, I think you saw an edge from them. Like they were wanting to take the most of their moments.
Absolutely.
You saw that from Addison. You saw that from Lexi, Bree, Hannah.
And I've said it before, and it's no disrespect to our girls playing varsity. Obviously, if I thought the younger kids were better,
and could help us win, I would play them over them. But the best basketball players in this program are the young kids. They've got the most potential. They've got size. They've got point guard play. Got shooters in Addison and Peyton. So the best players are the young girls as far as when you look ahead and plan for a program and all of that. Now, if you put our starters against them right now, it's not close. Our girls beat up on them every day in practice and all of that. So, but they were good. And I was really pleased with Hannah in the first half. The one thing I told her at halftime was, you have to go after the rebounds with two hands, because she got her hands on about 5 or 6 balls that she just deflected. Well, then you see her in the second half when she got in, and every single time she went after a ball, it was two hands. So she listens, she concentrates. Bree was very aggressive, and I've tried to get her to do that all year, and she's
a good driver.
Oh my God, she handles it better. I mean, she can drive left or right, which is better than anybody we have. And I really thought her minutes and everything, she'd be helping us more at this point because of that reason. But she's in a tough situation with being a 7th grader and not wanting to step on toes and trying to fit in, and same with our other young girls. But she needs to play that way the first time she comes in and stay aggressive, because if she's aggressive, it creates shots for Arissa and for Sutton, and it allows me to move Sutton to the 2 some. And the way Sutton had been shooting it, I'd love to get her in more scoring situations instead of her having to worry so much about trying to get everybody else involved. But Addison's going to be a great player. She can shoot it, she can handle it. She's another one you tell something to one time, and she's got it. So, the future's bright. Nobody feels sorry for us right now, and that's fine. But, again, those young girls give you a reason for hope for the community, for the school, for parents, all of that. Now, with that being said, I need Arissa, I need Briley, I need Sutton, I need Sydney, Ella, and Kennedy. If they play well, we'll have a chance Monday. If they don't play well, our season's going to be over. So, we can't throw a bunch of 7th graders out there and expect to win Monday. So we've got to make sure those girls, and it was better in the second half.
I agree.
The only thing I talked to them about at halftime is how bad do you want to? I mean, do you want to get beat 30, 40, or are you going to try to guard your girl, fight a little bit? Obviously we couldn't zone them. They shoot it way too well. Couldn't man them either, unfortunately. But that's what we tried to do. And then at that point it just becomes, what kind of toughness do you have, and do you want to guard your girl? That's what it boils down to. Can I stop my girl and still give help and still recover? In the first half, we just laid there. We just let them do whatever.
They hit 12 threes in this game, and that's what they do. I mean, they're a great shooting team, and it felt like that they were the Golden State Warriors out there for some periods.
It sure looked like it.
And, and a lot of it, we talked about it. I don't know if we talked about it pregame, but I know we talked about it after the Warren Central game, that this is their senior night. Poole, you knew she was going to go out with a bang, and I think she had 4, and Roberts had 5. I mean, and a lot of that is you almost have to tip your cap.
Well, and they're great players, and I wish all of them were seniors, but just Poole and 14 are. But they were wide open. That's the disheartening thing, is how open they were on their threes, and they got 3 threes in the first half off offensive rebounds, rebound kick out. Smart basketball. It's one of the best times to get an open 3 is off an offensive rebound. And we tell our girls, if you get an offensive rebound with your back to the basket, first look should be a kick out. If you catch it squared up to the basket, then you should try to score. And they did that, and they do it really well, and really well coached. And Poole, I think about the seniors in this region, and her and Phelps come to mind as probably the two of the best in the entire region. And she had a good night, and I'm proud of, happy for them. I hope they play really well against district, in the district against Breck, but we'll see what happens.
I know Air was voted as the player of the year for the region, but I think you very well could have been Phelps, and it very well could have been her. I don't think it would have been.
Yeah, and Air is a heck of a player at Davis, but you're right, it could have been either one of them.
They could have picked him out. You mentioned it Monday, Edmondson. It's the team you have to play. And I think the biggest thing is as I put down here, I put my sheet away, but said, your record's irrelevant.
It is, and you really are 0-0 come Monday night, and it doesn't matter. we played them close at our place, and then they blew us out at their place. And, again, not a good matchup because of their size. Our guards are going to have to play well. We're going to have to make open shots. We tinkered with a few small lineups tonight because trying to find the really good, our best offensive lineup. But then you think, well, if I play that small of a lineup, how's it look when you're trying to guard Williams and Vincent inside? How are you going to rebound? And we saw a little bit of that tonight, how we struggle. So, there's no magic potion to beat them. We're going to have to score 40 at least, keep them to 5 or 6 offensive rebounds, and make somebody other than Williams beat us. If somebody hits 5 threes and beats us, okay.
Coach, I appreciate it. We will see you on Monday.
Thanks, guys.
That's head coach Todd Johnston. More on our In Between the Games after this.